Hey everyone, welcome back to the B-Movie Bunker. Today we're looking at The Horde, or La Horde. This is a French film from 2009 brought to us by Danik Dehan and Benjamin Rocker. We have the story of some Parisian cops who are angry and going out for revenge against some gangsters who are holed up in this large complex. Things don't go quite as they expect because suddenly, boom, there's zombies. I like this one mostly. I like the fact that as it starts out with, first of all, using real gore effects, which unfortunately later goes into some actually kind of bad CG, which is really kind of a bummer because it started out so well with some real blood and gore effects and splatter effects. I also like the fact that this is something you don't see in a lot of zombie movies. Is when the initial thing happens, these people, like, they really fucking freak out, which is great. I mean, they really freak out. It's not the instantly, oh, just shoot them in the head. It's, so, they're shooting these people, like, in the chest, because that's what cops are trained to do. This is a kill shot. This is an easy kill shot, is the chest, not the head. I mean, yeah, if you can hit the head, great, but you're trained to shoot center of mass, and that's what you shoot at. And it makes sense. However, as the film progresses, eventually you think they would figure it out, that the only way these things stay down is by a headshot. And they're not wearing helmets like I am, so you'd think after a while they'd be like, alright, shoot them in the chest, ain't killing them. And it takes them too long to figure that out. I also like the fact that the film starts out, in the beginning when this is initially happening, it's all kind of crazy, it's all kind of hectic, and it's, as much as a zombie apocalypse type movie can be, it's somewhat believable. That gets stretched more and more as the film progresses because they're trying to one-up every scene. Each scene after is trying to be better and grander than the last one. And I think the movie kind of gets away from itself and gets carried away towards the end. I mean, there's still some funny bits towards the end, but it reaches a point where it's like, okay, now it's being ridiculous. There's something else in these types of movies, in a lot of types of movies like this, where you have like a hallway or some choke point where you got somebody with a machine gun or some big gun, and he's mowing down bad guys, just going nuts and killing them, like by the dozens. And there's no bodies piling up. This is a hallway. Eventually, I expect that hallway to be so packed with bodies that they're climbing over each other and they're barely able to get through. Not just this is not a video game where the bodies die and disappear. I expect bodies to lay there after they're dead. They don't just vanish. They're dead. They're laying there. If their arms are blown off, I want those arms laying there and this torso kind of just chilling out. That's what I want to see. So that's a pet peeve in these types of movies in general. There's a great shot. I love the shot at the end where they've got this beautiful shot of the Paris skyline, and it shows kind of like there's shit going down everywhere. I also like the fact that some people complained about this. I think it was good. The zombies are never explained, which during an initial outbreak, I mean, there's so many movies you have the, oh, what's going on radio, and people, it's like they got just happened to tune in a news announcement, and I like the fact that they have no fucking clue what's going on. I like that. There's no explanation given. It's just simply, they're these fucking zombies things. Deal with it. And I like that. Scale of 1 to 10. This is kind of like, if you remember, I'm going to say when I was younger, but I mean, I may still do this, maybe not. Fresh snow, or a wet parking lot, and you got all that space, you're like, hey, fuck, I'm doing some donuts. You get in your car, and you're fucking spinning like, man, just this is fucking awesome. And then all of a sudden you realize you're getting really close to that fucking light post, and you're like trying to get back control of your car, and it goes a little crazy for a minute, and just, right at the end, you just manage to pull it out, and you're like, okay, that was too fucking close. Your fucking heart is going like this in your chest, and you're like, that was too close, and it's not what I want, and you gotta back away. And I liked how this movie started, but towards the end, I'm like, alright, we gotta back away a bit, because now you took it too far, So, that's all I have for this one. Till next time, you all stay safe out there in the wasteland, folks.